Hello, everyone. I think I am recording. Yes, I am. Okay. It's Debbie Hazelton here, and I hope you have video. It's evening. I did turn on the overhead light. I have been wanting to get in here for several days. I actually recorded twice, and the first time didn't record to the cloud, and the second time said, no, I don't think that's all of how I want it to go. So today I decided absolutely I need to uh, let you all know I'm thinking about you, get in here and share some things that I've been thinking about, and just really connect. Energy, as you know, energy has been wild, crazy. Uh, I keep getting that it's off the grid, and I think it is, and I think that's partly why um, it's so intense, because it's really challenging many of us in lots and lots of ways. So, before I get into some of that, couple of thoughts about what I'm doing here with this channel and what I'm intending, what I'm thinking about doing, and I'm open to your thoughts, wishes, etc. in comments. Um, I want to be here a lot more often. And I'm thinking that even though I have lots of talks I gave over this past year, many of them are they were recorded in audio only. And so if I post them, you're only going to get the audio with my photo. And I know that some of you have been very receptive. I'm thinking that it might make more sense. You might prefer it more if I give you fresh, new material as it comes, rather than things that were recorded months ago or a month ago or weeks ago, and one where you see me in the moment. The other thing I'm thinking, if I can learn how to do it, is to offer more live videos where you have, uh, where you can know that I'm there in the moment, not even like this where I'm here in the moment, but where you're used to going. I know more people attend things if they're live. So I'm thinking, if I do that, I don't know if I'll use Audio Hijack to record, or Zoom, or Amadeus, or what I'll use to record, because I don't think it will record in YouTube if I do it live. But anybody who wants to tell me what you are doing to make that happen, I am glad to get on the bandwagon. And it may be that I will hear some of the chats as they come in. I know in Zoom I will with the Q&A box. In YouTube, I'm not sure, but I'm willing to play around with that. I am doing BQH sessions. I'm doing Bach flowers, EFT, sitting with people and helping to reframe things. I'm open to sliding scales. I am more apt to, for really lengthy kinds of things, lengthy sessions, I'm more apt to, ask for more dollars on, real extensive kinds of things. But I'm open to seeing what you need and where we go. Um, One day last week, I had a real sense that I just had to get outside, and I did that. And as soon as I got outside, what came to me was, it's good to be outside, and remember, it's an inside job. This is, I feel so much that what we're in is not just about the inside or the outside of the weather, the outside of the Schumann, the outside of the event and the waves and all that good stuff. But so much of it is inside of us. And I find myself in discussions where people are freaking out over what the truth is, and, you know, are they forcing this or that in our world or in our government, and are we going to lose this or that or gain this and that? And I find myself saying, I think it depends a lot on the station that we want to choose to tune into. It depends on the frequency that we want to tune into. And um, not to say that it doesn't exist or that it's not, uh, that it's all nice and easy and not uh, crazy out there. I think it is. And it really does depend in a large way on making a choice to focus our intent. You know, before, when I first was starting to tune into a whole lot more on YouTube, Shane's channel, particularly Unbiased and On the Fence, I found that there were some people there that were really, really uh, frustrated, mad, feeling like, you know, when is this event going to come? And I remember one person, not on that channel, but who I've taken in her videos, who said she's in her, I think she's in her 60s or 70s now, and she's been waiting since she was 17. And I remember waiting for Ascension in the 80s and 90s. And as much as sometimes, yeah, I have my moments where I think, okay, I'm ready to go to that other planet. I'm ready. Can we just lift off? Um, I really do believe that I signed up, that I agreed to be here, and that I do want to help. And more, I also believe that the new rules, new laws are taking over, that new dimensional ways of being are happening, and that it's about, for me anyway, it's about saying, oh, yeah, I want to stay tuned in to these higher ways, and then allowing, saying yes, and silencing, down, quieting down so that it's possible to allow my team, my great team. I don't even know how many are on it. It's so, it feels large. It feels like so many, feels like a party. And they need me as much as I need them. And we all need each other. I really, really believe we all need each other. And the reason that it is all of us is because all of our talents are part of the one. So I also believe the more I get out of the way, the more I step aside and allow, the more good stuff is able to happen. So just a little while ago, I was getting the sense to want to tell you that sometimes I think it feels like our very worst stuff is coming up. I've heard other people saying this, that our worst feelings, our worst kinds of things that we're going through, sometimes maybe not in full blown, but enough that it's just kind of like, ew, some of that comes up. And I got this image of it coming up so that we, like like little worker bees, like little busy bees, or little scrambling angels among us, can help us gather up all of our good stuff, God stuff, all of our resources, all of our good energy, so that we can surround ourselves in it and continue to ride the wave and continue to allow it to move on out for that yucky stuff to continue to allow itself to move on out. And that it is like bracing ourselves sometimes and riding the waves, and oh boy, here we go. You know how when you're riding a wave, it's like hold on, brace yourself, and woo, up you go. And then through it you move, and down and from it, and into a grounded place. And so I just want to say, remember, none of us is alone. We're all in this together. And I think about you, many of you I know by name, many of my subscribers. I think about you every day, thinking, I need to get in there. I need to get in there and let you know you're not alone. We're all in this together. I'm thinking about you, and we are okay. And the more we envision ourselves as being okay, the more we hold on and trust. Shane did a wonderful video the other day about trust. It is for me, it's trust. I I sometimes let go of everything I'm doing and say, and breathe and say, okay, okay, I'm here to trust. And I work with a recycling bin in my guided imagery. I work with envisioning a bin where I place my items, my feelings, my emotions, my thoughts, my memories, my anything, my tasks, anything I can think of that I don't know what to do with, can't deal with right at that moment, that I know I don't want, I place them, that serve me no useful purpose, I place them in the recycling bin. And I trust the recycling angels, and they're on my team. I trust them to take that bin, sort through it, transform it all, and bring me what is mine, bring me what I can use, bring it to me in a usable, workable, resourceful way, and that I can let the rest go. And wow, that helps a lot. So I'm thinking about making some guided imageries. I've put some from In the Quiet, my radio show that I'm in my 7th year, one of them. I'm thinking of putting more guided imageries up. Some of them, well, they have a picture of me. They don't have me talking to you like right now. But if you like them, I will put more up. Um, if I tend to do them very spontaneously. I go and do that show. I don't even know what I'm going to say, and I start talking, and it comes. I somewhat think about things I want to say. Uh, like I told you tonight, I had some thoughts I knew I wanted to say, but a lot of times I just let it come from within. Um, like I said, I'm thinking of being here more often. I could probably come in here every day with what comes to me. I feel like I often wake up and I'm downloading things I'm noticing, thinking, feeling, putting together, or things that I feel like I'm being told or shown. Absolutely. So find me on debbiehazelton.com if you want. Leave me a message. Tell me that in the subject line where you know me from or something, so that I know you're not spam and you're legit. I don't like to eat spam or read it. Don't want to eat it or read it. But I really, I get a little tired of some people putting out things telling everyone what they should do and how they should feel and what they should think and eat and not eat. And I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to let you know, like I have here, I am available if you want what I have. You know where to find me. I take PayPal like everyone else. I need money too. And at the same time, I get a little tired of so much marketing out there. And I send you hugs and love. And I wish I could have come to ECETI with many of you. I wasn't sure how the terrain would be. I kind of got the impression, I had the impression that it was a lot of mostly outdoor and maybe a little bit more sort of rough terrain. I was in New York in July for a week, and am dealing with credit card debt that I thought I wouldn't get back into again. And I bought a harp, and I'm taking harp lessons, and I'm paying for that too. So we all have stuff. We all have stuff, but I wanted to be there. And what I love about you all going to a SETI was it feels to me like there was a lot of healing and strengthening in our community. A lot of really beautiful coming together and affirming, and many of you who went knowing that we are really all in this together. So I'm so proud that many of you went, and I was there in spirit. I love you all, and just know that even when I'm not always in chat mode everywhere, I love you, and I know that we're all in this together, and I know that there's a lot more for us to share and do together and be together. So thank you so much, and I will stop this talking for right now. Thank you. Let's see.